Hello guys, I'm doing a demo review for a guy called Will You Be My Valentine. He's a Core Nova free user and he's playing matchmaking game. I assume this is solo queue. He's obviously starting as city side on Infernal. So let's jump straight into the first round because this one is pretty messy. So let's see what happens here. First thing to point out, you just bought a smoke, so what you could do instead is buy some more stuff such as full set of nades, for example, P250, defuse kit, anything 5.7, just a better weapon overall. Right, and this is where the fun begins, because as you can see, this is now 4 versus 2 situation for CT, so there should be absolutely no chance for terrorists to win this round, but eventually they will actually. And it's pretty simple why. There is actually a lot of mistakes that your teammates are going to do. But one mistake that you did is not playing arch side. At this point, when it's 4 versus 2, there's absolutely no reason for you as CT to be aggressive. But that's exactly what's going to happen, and it's exactly what's going to cost you the round. Instead, you should play arch side, and your teammate should play probably somewhere from pit, where you could secure the side, and there will be no way for terrorists to go there unnoticed. And your two teammates on B should just stay there and make sure they are not going to B. But instead, let's see what happens here. You're gonna peek on middle and die. Right, now it's 3 versus 1, and your teammates decide to hunt him on T-spawn. Yeah. At this point, the bomb is so far ticked. Terrorist kills 2 guys, and there is no time to defuse. Obviously, very poorly played around by your teammates. There's nothing really going on, you're just gonna get hunted on anti-eco, so let's jump straight into the first buy round. There's just a very sort of minor thing that I want to point out. It's actually towards the end of the round. It's the way you handle the 5 versus 1 situation. Okay, at this point you heard that the last remaining T player shot his AVP, so it's obvious he has one, and you decide to hunt him and take the AVP away from him, which is a good play, of course, no problem there. What could be improved is played maybe a bit more patient to make sure you're doing as much economical damage as possible, because if you kill him after the round is over, he doesn't get any additional money. So you could have just secured the not choke points, but the passages to the side, which would be pit, second mid, and apartments. You have enough people to do it. Instead of just rush him straight away. You lose one guy in process, but whatever. So that's just not really a mistake, but something you could do better. Make sure that he has no additional money. Alright, let's see how it turns out. You're gonna win this round anyway, so no problem there. Okay, at this point you decided to rotate towards banana. I don't really see the reasoning behind it, because your teammate just happened to die on middle, and you still have 2 players playing on banana. So there's really no reason for you to rotate there just yet. There is smoke, so these probably won't push it just yet, and you should stay in the arch side and play there. No one playing arch side will be an underlying pattern in this whole half, because what you will be doing instead, well, we're gonna see it. You're gonna play 3 people somewhere around the short area and apartments, and this side of the map will be completely free, and no one will pay any attention to it, which obviously will later on give a lot of possibilities to the T players to win the rounds, and they will win a lot of rounds just because there is no one playing archway. You decide to rotate back after all, but you're losing a lot of time just because you seem to be a little indecisive in what you want to do. You spend most of the time basically just rotating towards B and to arch and to B and to arch. Okay, there's just one thing I want to point out in the way you bought here. This LFOD guy, he had like a little bit over 5,000, and he decided to bought M4 armor and helmet, defuse kit and couple nades. What you could have done instead is someone should have dropped him a gun, so you keep your economy sort of around the same level. So either you or that Rux guy could have dropped him M4, you could have afforded a full set of nades, and all of your teammates will have money for the next rounds should you lose this one. But okay, no, not really a big problem here, but still something to improve later on. Okay, once again you are rotating towards banana, and I don't really see why, because you have your teammate here with the bomb and T-player, and there is smoke and two guys on B, so you have no business going there at all. And once again, the middle area is completely open for any kind of terrorist push, so you are completely out of position. You should have really stick playing the arch side here. Last guy's on banana, so I understand you want to get in on the action, but it will cost your life. Okay, at this point, you are not doing anything. You're not covering anything, and you're just completely useless. You're sort of covering the arch side, but at this point you're in no position to trade frag for any of your teammates. They are pushed into apartments or into boiler. You actually have one more guy rotating towards from B and playing middle. So what you could have done here, instead of wandering around the side, is playing either the short or archway, and make sure that you have some sort of crossfire with the Rux guy here. Instead, you are just back of the site. If the terrorists decide to come here, they will kill him, then they will go to short and maybe kill you, maybe you will kill them, but the thing is, you are in no position to trade frag if they decide to go through middle. Yes, as you can see, you have no control over this area, and these are just exploiting it, coming from both sides, from the short and from arch, killing you and taking the site. Okay, so in this round you decided to go to B again for some reason, and as you can see, there's absolutely no one playing arch side again. I'm gonna repeat it all the time because this is really a crucial area for you to play, and you're not doing it. And as you can see, once the T's kill the first guy on short, they have just free control over here, and sure enough, you will just die here. Now they can go for B, they can go back to A, because there's just no one stopping them. Luckily, your teammate will get some double kill, triple kill maybe, and will win you the round with minimal losses. But still, should those players be any better, they will win the round 90% of the time, just because there's no one really covering the arch side. Right, at this point you're just caught in the middle of nothing. You can exit to the short. Instead you're just staring to the smoke, not really paying any attention to the apartments. And sure enough, you're gonna die because of it. You could have easily, the smoke was from somewhere around here, so you could easily exit short, go watch Arch or something. Instead you just stay here. You don't even pay attention to this area, you're just staring at the smoke, and the guy just kills you without any problem. Also, your teammates are rotating far too slow. When they saw that there are three of their teammates already dead on A side, they should have just insta-rotate there, especially since I assume you spotted the bomb as well. Now it's gonna be a round that you will lose again. Okay, so you have some money left. You have 2060 left, and you buy no nades at all. Just buy nades, buy smoke, buy a couple of flashes, Molotov. You have enough money to buy full set of nades, and you just didn't buy anything. There's nothing really going on in this round. I think you'll probably win it. No, as it turns out, you're probably gonna lose it. Once again, there is no one on Arch, no one on A, and they're just coming through, killing you every round there. That's why it's really important to play someone on the Arch, because you can see these are just, at this point, they're just exploiting that there is no one playing it. You are rotating way too fast, and then you are caught on your way back to A, and it's probably like second or third time that happened. So you should be really more careful with your rotates. Don't rotate too early or too late. That obviously takes some experience, but still you should just be sticking around the art side and making sure, at least getting information for your teams. Maybe then if you're ready pushed, fall back, whatever, fall back towards city spawn or to library, anywhere, but still try not to die and try play the art side next time. Right, there'll be nothing going on in next round, so let's just jump into the round number 14. Where there's a minor thing I wanted to point out, and that's the way you cross mid. Yeah, let's take a look at it once again. Oh no, fuck, it's the first round, whatever. Right, let's just quickly skip through it. Okay, and look what you're doing. Knife in your hand, and you're just passing through like nothing's going on. You're very lucky that no one had an AVP and you catch this guy with a nade in his hand, because if you try it in better games, and I'm sure you're gonna play against better players soon, if you try to push without any kind of smoke here, or at least flash over the building, you're just gonna either die or eat a lot of damage, like seriously a lot of damage. So if you're playing short, or if you have to play short, just make sure you're coming the safest route possible, which is through here, or through the plant, whatever. But still, you're gonna be there sooner than these anyway. So just don't risk. This is very risky play for absolutely no reason. There is nothing to gain from you just passing without any smoke, without any flash. Just go to safest road. You're gonna be there sooner than this anyway. So. Once again, you have two people in apartments, no one watching the outside. At this point, you should rotate short, this guy should go to pit, or you could go to pit, he should play outside, whatever. Someone should be on the outside. It's gonna be a slaughter on B, you have the bomb, so, right. You're gonna be caught out by the lurker, but, right, yeah, could have known you had no idea that he was gonna be there, so, whatever. Here's the last round of the half. Score is 8-6 for T, so at this point it is a great T side from them. They have more than enough rounds to win the game, and spoiler alert, they will. Yeah, this time you passed to the flash at least, so okay. But look what you're doing, you're not really doing anything, you seem to be completely lost on the map. You watch apartments for a bit with your teammate. Yeah, and then you're not really doing anything productive at all. You're camping boiler, where you already have two guys, one in window, one is pushed in apartments, so you really have no business being there. Now, it looked like you're trying to rotate to B, but you didn't. You're just gonna take some duels with the guy on middle, I think. Yeah. Hey, if you take the smoke, just throw the smoke. Kill the guy, okay? Okay, this is funny. This guy in the underpass, he should have totally heard you. And what he's going to do is he's gonna go back to A for some reason. And it seems like he didn't even tell his teammate that you're going for banana. Yeah, and you die. Okay, so let's go to D side. Once again, you just bought a nade. At least buy a full set of nades if you're going to buy nades, or buy a tech or something, P250 and flash. Don't just stay with Glock and one nade. Seriously, those 500's not gonna help you very much later on. Just make sure you have the best chance to win the pistol round, because you totally have to. What's gonna happen here is it's actually good to play. Try to go 3 people towards A, while 2 guys are sort of kind of watching banana. So it's a good plan, why not? Sadly it's gonna turn out quite horribly for you, because those 2 guys from banana will just push, kill your teammates, and you're gonna be sandwiched. Bummer. Again, there's not gonna be much going on in next round, it's gonna be just anti-echoing. Oh yeah, actually, the round before. Go reach, no, one more. Yeah, this one. What's wrong here is this LFOD guy, he just bought an AK, and the guy in the bottom, Dan Sonku, bought a revolver, and he's going to buy Mac-10 as well. Not your fault, obviously, their fault. As a rule of thumb, unless you had a bomb plant in the previous rounds, don't buy on the 3rd round. Wait a bit, buy on the 4th round. If you're going to buy a 3rd round, you're going to have at least 1 plant and one hard eco, or 2 bomb plants. Now he's just screwing himself for the upcoming gun round. Yeah, that's the one thing to point out here. And let's skip to the round 21. And this is the one I want to talk about a little longer. Because look what's going on and where your teammates are. You have absolutely no presence on banana, which just means that the CTs are going to be absolutely certain that you're going to go to A. And sure enough, they still have 3 people here, 2 people from banana. And what it means for you, that you are going to be cut off from this area and you can only play basically in this tiny bit, which won't help you at all. What you want to do instead is take banana control aggressively early in the round. Yeah, what I'm trying to do here is, yeah, whatever. Try to take control of banana early in the round so you can push the CTs back so they play from side. Try to throw a couple of flashes, molotovs, grenades, anything, and try to push them back playing side. Why? Because if they have control over banana, it's just round over. Unless you make some really great individual plays, you're not gonna win the round this way. You really need control of the banana. They play 2 guys playing on CT, and then you want to have control over this top mid area, so you can push the CTs back to play, like arch or library, pit, side, whatever. But this area around here should be under your control, just so you can go anywhere, or apartments as well, maybe, whatever. This means that you can just the CTs which are going to play CT, you can just throw a couple of smokes, tower CT calls, whatever. That might cause a rotation from another CT, which means that the A will then have like 2 CTs playing it, and your teammates can execute on A. You can decide to go on B if you so please, because there's still going to be just 2 guys in the plant. You can do anything if you have banana control, so make sure you have banana control early in the round, especially since you see that these 2 guys who are playing banana, they're just rushing it all the time and getting it for themselves. And I think at this point you won just 1 round. Yeah, it was the last round. They can still buy because they have 4 round wins in the beginning of the half. So yeah, make sure you get banana control, but yeah, I think it will take banana control later in this half and you'll actually win the round. So yeah, let's see how it turns out for you. Again, you're getting killed and sandwiched. You managed to win the round. Okay, this is good. Now you take the banana control, and you can see, yeah, actually, let me go back here. I'm sure you know what you did wrong here, but still it's kind of funny. And there'll be one more thing that I want to point out later on. Okay, you got the banana control. It's on eco, but still. And now comes the funny part. No one's checking dark. And yeah. You have to check your side, man. You can kill just 1 guy, but still. And there was gonna be another funny thing coming later on. Let's just skip right through it. Okay, now you know the last guy is on banana, and you just flash your teammate. Yeah. You effectively kill your teammate with this flash. So be aware where your teammates are playing from. That's why you have the minimap. You can just as well ask them where you got. Yeah. You just cost him around, but still, You want a round, whatever. No, cost him a life, not round, sorry. Okay, this is the last round of this segment that I want to talk about, and it's for one simple reason, which I totally don't understand. What the hell was this smoke? What was it supposed to do? All it did, and as we're gonna see, is that you're trying to sort of kind of push through it. You decided not to, and all it did, it gave CTs once again control over banana. Once again, you are reduced to play from this tiny little slice of the map, while they have complete control over everything else. So unless CTs do some grave mistakes, and I would bet they will, but still, this smoke just basically cost you the round, because I think you're gonna lose it anyway. But you'll definitely lose this round, and it's just because of the smoke. If you decided to keep the smoke, just throw the Molotov here and push or at least watch the banana with your op. It'll be a completely different story. This is probably all there is to it. Last thing I want to point out, it was kind of going on for you this whole game, is that you seem to be a little undecisive. You don't really know what you want to do. So be a bit more decisive in your plays. You're not going to make the right plays all the time, but maybe it's even better to do a dumb but confident play than just sort of indecisive, not knowing what to do, kind of sloppy play. Just be more decisive and check what your teammates are doing. Try to play the spots that no one else is playing, which are important. On your CT it was the archway, on T it was banana. Definitely want at least one guy watching, lurking towards banana, making sure that CTs are not pushed all the way here. That's so much for the Inferno, I guess. So try to play more actively, try to play spots that no one is covering, and be more decisive, be more confident in your plays. Alright, cheers. I'd probably have to say to like, subscribe and stuff, but I don't really give a shit. If you like it, if it helped you, yeah, cool. If not, well, bummer. Such is the life. Alright, cheers. Have a good one. Bye.